What's up, YouTubers? Welcome to another Summoner War video. This video is going to be focusing on the 2 and 3 star monsters you should be keeping for the water-based units. There I go again, saying units instead of monster. I'm just going to call them units slash monster slash whatever I want to. So without further ado, let's start the video, because I'm trying to make this one shorter than the last one. But before I do begin, I always want to say that most of these monsters are going to be fatal in energy. Also, everything's going to be in the description. So if you guys, again, if you don't want to hear me talk, everything's going to be in the description. So let's begin with the water imp. The one monster that I think everyone's going to stop using once the giants and dragons, actually mostly the giants, gets updated. Anyway, very easy. If you do get him, keep him for later gameplay. Maybe you use him as a giant and dragon monster. I recommend it for you would be energy focus, which is, I know it's quite weird. It's not energy fatal though. So like I said before, most of the monsters I'm going to introduce in this series is going to be fatal energy for you guys. But I do have some sub wounds for you guys. So energy focus, easy to awaken, easy to obtain also, and also easy to skill up. It's just an imp. You can get them with unknown scrolls and from the shop. They mainly use for giants. You'll see in a later video. Hi, Ice Yeti. This is a so-so, but since you are a I'm suggesting that you guys are low to mid levels, I suggest you can keep him for tanking with his wall of ice move when he gets awakened. I suggest you keep him. He has nice HP for his level. He's a nice tank. Just get all of the wind units to go on him, and he'll just tank it out for you. Easy to obtain also. Like I said, if I don't go over their runes also, please just check the description. I want to keep this video short. This is also a so-so monster. I don't know what to say about him. He's the only reason why I added him to the countdown is because of this move right here. Just I don't know, just got my attention. Create a shield that absorbs damage equivalent to 100% of your max HP for 3 turns. I don't know. I think he could be used as a tank also, but not as good as the Yeti. So I'm not sure about him. He's a so-so. If you want, I kind of wouldn't recommend it, but at the same time I would, since you're low level. Easy to awaken, easy to obtain also. Like I said, so-so monster, I wouldn't do that one as much. This monster, definitely a keep for many reasons. Look at that HP number 1. This one, I kind of wouldn't do fatal energy. I would do all energy, because you want this one to survive with this move. Also, I haven't really tried this. I haven't tried it. Energy focus to increase the chances of maybe stunning them. I'm not sure if that's what focus does though, to be truly honest, but it's whatever. If you want him to go faster, you can also spec him as swift and energy. Definitely a keep for Hall of Fire, because with this move it removes all harmful effects. So when you see that bomb over your head, definitely use this move, and it'll keep your team alive basically. Next monster we have Salamander. Nope, not Salamander. Oopsies. Owl. There we go. Next monster is Owl. Definitely one of the easiest healer support in the game to keep. Very easy to skill up, as you can actually find him in a dungeon. Definitely you can win him in 2 ways, I believe. You can win him in all energy, which is what I have him ruined, or you can win him as swift energy for more turns, which is equal to more healers, etc. So I would definitely suggest keeping this monster for a healer. Also easy to awaken. Now this is another monster I would say so-so. If you don't want to keep it, you don't have to. The only reason I would say keep him is because when he is awakened, it increases your critical rate by 15%, and the damage of your critical hits by 30%. Right now I think I'm gonna I'm testing him basically, because what this does is attacks with the flying axe and inflicts continuous damage for 3 turns with 30% chance. And then what this does is multiple throw, which, you know, consistently throw an axe at the, I'm not sure if it's at the one target or all around targets, but I'm gonna test him out, and I'll do a video on him. I probably won't be the water Viking, but it'll probably be another Viking. I got the light Viking. I'll probably test it on him, but he's an interesting monster. Like I said, so monster. You can do whatever you want with him. I would keep him for now until I confirm his skill is actually useful. Vagabond, definitely a okay monster. Great for tanking because with his passive, when he's awakened, the damage is reduced by 50%. I kind of want to experiment with him also with light Vagabond. I said Vagabond, really? With the light Vagabond, I'm very sorry for that. I want to see if they stack up, basically. But that, you know, that's another video. Definitely not a keep, but he's another so-so monster. If you want to keep him, you can. If you want to get rid of him, you can. Or maybe just save up for the light Vagabond and use him as a skill up. By the way, his runes are all energy. And again, everything's in the description if I skip the runes. This one is the Water Fairy, very first 3-star monster you get in the game. Definitely Fatal Energy. She's somewhat easy to awaken, but she's not easy to awaken at, you know, under level 20. But definitely recommend her. Always keep her until you get the Light Fairy, and then afterwards you can feed this one to the Light Fairy. Even then, you know, that this sleep spell right here can save you. It could save you in arena, it could save you, but overall, Light Fairy is better than the Water Fairy. Next we have War Bear. Okay. I was actually thinking I was gonna say Bear Man, but you know, that's later on in the video also. He's a keep. Just look at that HP, that's how you know he's a keep. But nah, he's only a keep for you arena, I guess. Because what he does is when he... Okay, this is only when he's awakened though. When he dies, he comes back alive with 20% of the HP. And also, since he has this move right here, his next turn he'll heal 30%. So that's also good. As you get later on in the... I don't know, I would suggest you always keeping the Wind Warbear over the Water Warbear. So his leader skill is okay, not the best, but he's a so-so monster. Keep him if you want a water tank. Where am I at? Alright, Omagami. Alright, definitely a keep if you get him for 2 reasons. Number 1, he's a fusion monster. Number 2, he's a great monster. He's just a great debuff monster in general. And that team up, which what does it do? Help basically, you know, teams up with another ally to attack an enemy, also lowering both of their skill cooldown by 1 turn. So that's awesome. Materials to awaken this one is, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty hard to get him. Not get this monster, but to get the awakening materials for the low levels. I added the Golem. I'm not gonna go over the runes for him. I only added him because he is fusion material, and you're gonna want the monster for later gameplay. Same thing with this, but except for you guys can actually, I say you can use him because of the fact that he has nice speed and he has nice HP. He's mainly used for fusion. Also, that's the only reason why I added him to the countdown. But he got some interesting stats. He has high HP and nice speed. Maybe you can make him as a support debuffer for arenas. But yeah, he's definitely a keep also. Water Inferno, definitely another keep. Basically, you want him to be in your Giants or Dragon dungeon to definitely increase the crit rate of your water imp so that they hit critical rates more often. Runes for him, Fatal Energy, And I believe I have another rune set for him. Rage Blade. There we go. We have Rage Blade for him because every single time he gets a critical hit, his attack bar will increase by 30%. But that's another testing theory that I might try later on. Bearman, another monster that's great on HP, and great on defense. Overall, if you want to keep this monster, if you have 2 of them, I would keep 2 of them. He's a great monster because of this move right here. Decrease all incoming damage by 25%. That's just wow. That's that's amazing. That's good. Definitely keep him as a tank, I would say. And then later on gameplay, when you get when you get a better Bearman that you want to keep, or a better water tank, then you can finally use him as fusion. So he's definitely a keep. I'm almost done. No, I got a long way to go. Oh man. Alright. Werewolf, he's a keep, but I would recommend him as a 5-star. Most likely you're gonna be feeding this guy to another monster. So go into the description. Water Amazon, definitely a nice DPS. So squishy though. Not easy to awaken, but definitely a keep. Hold on to her. Only reason why I added this monster cap is awakening for the super late gameplay. I'm talking about like you're level 40 and you want a 5-star unit and your luck is bad just like mine, so you're just like, fine, I'm just gonna fuse it. You need the monster. Alright, Vina, definitely a keep. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's the most annoying. I swear, it's the most annoyingest monster in Arena. Any single time I do see an arena, every single time I do see a arena, I said arena, but I just automatically, I skip it. It doesn't even matter the level of it. If I see a 4-star max awaken arena, I'm just like, skip. I hate it. I hate her what is it? Her skill. The force field, whatever. The critical hit force field shield. Alright, water. What is this? Water magical archer. Only reason I added her to the counter. Fusion material. I added bounty hunter. I'm testing him also. Is because of this move right here. Ready to ambush. Increases your attack bar by 30% and increases your attack speed for 2 turns. I think that's pretty good. Definitely a gamer. He's actually a so-so. I'm gonna say so-so on that. So if you don't really need him, don't really want him, get rid of him. Water Mystical Witch, definitely a keep for arenas. Sorry, I'm rushing because I want this video to be under 14 minutes. Last but not least, the Water Grim Reaper. He is used for fusion material. Link in the description. Oh yeah, that's it. Alright guys, so I hope you guys do enjoy this video. I hope you find it helpful. For all you people out there that's wondering what kind of water monster should I actually keep. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I might do a video, I might not, probably won't. So if I don't see you guys tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving. And as always, everything's in the description. And I'm out. Peace.